Making his third appearance, he's a two-time Kia Defensive Player of the Year and an NBA Finals MVP, representing the Toronto Raptors, Kawhi Leonard. Making his fifth consecutive All-Star Game appearance, north of the border in the Toronto Raptors, Kyle Lowry.
Yes, it has been a very busy last 24 to 48 hours. And let's kind of maybe work a little bit in reverse and deal with the most timely one. That is Fred VanVleet is out of the Raptors lineup for likely the next 3 weeks with a left thumb injury. Earlier today, the Atlanta Hawks requested waivers on veteran guard Jeremy Lin as he's set to negotiate a buyout with the Hawks. So it sounds like the veteran guard will be joining Toronto at some point soon.
Gasol, home debut. They'll work around him and through him with it. Raptors by 2. Gasol on the inside has the last four. Top of the Patrick McCall, the slam dunk. Danny cut off by Crabbe. Gasol the three. Gasol from downtown. Raptors by 7. Welcome to Toronto. Raptors have a timeout left. Brooklyn has 2. Not using it here. Lowry to Kawhi. Kawhi pass it. 127-125. Leonard with the make. 4.2 left. The Nets with a chance to tie or to win it. Harris finds Russell. Russell launches in. Doesn't go. Lowry. Rebound. Raptors with the win.
That's the one we need.
We're right nice to meet you. Thank you so much. So glad you're here. Very excited. Very high threes, man. Good job, Dave. Way to slow down. Way to make it difficult for him. Way to make it difficult for him.
Fans on their feet. 5, 4. Lin for the win. Got it.
Jeremy Lin is a Raptor?
Right. I remember sitting right here where we are watching Linsanity when he knocked down that game winner with the Knicks to beat the Raptors. We were sitting right here.
You know what? It was like one of those when Kawhi Leonard got traded and you found out Danny Green was in there. Go, wow. Okay, Gasol, wow. Jeremy Lin, wow. Are you kidding me? To me, these are amazing pickups, especially in light of what the Raptors are doing. You got to be careful. You just can't accumulate talent. You just can't go out and say, hey, I'm getting this guy because he's the best. It's got to be a fit. It's got to be chemistry. It's got to be a need. It's got to complement what you're doing. And to me, a Jeremy Lin is a compliment. He fits. A Gasol fits. They're a compliment. So I'm just in awe of these moves right now.
The two guys out tonight, McCaw and, of course, Kawhi Leonard. Then there is the news about Fred VanVleet now out for 5 weeks, which means the signing of Jeremy Lin is so critical right now. Now, Lin had a whirlwind of a day. He actually flew into Toronto. He cleared waivers at approximately 5 o'clock Eastern. He cleared his medicals, and then finally he signed on the dotted line, officially becoming a Toronto Raptor.
Before you sign.
Yeah, how are you?
Everything good?
Yeah.
Congrats, man.
Thank you.
Happy to have you here.
Appreciate it.
You good?
Yeah.
The travel went well?
Yeah, this morning was easy, actually, smooth. We got here early, so 30 minutes early, so it's perfect.
Perfect. You got some rest?
Yeah.
Well, congrats, man.
Cool.
Let's go do this.
Yeah.
Everybody's looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I would say first and foremost, they really, really wanted me. You know, I've been around and I've been in a lot of different situations, but when the organization as a whole wants you, and from front office to coaches to players, that means something.
So, man, welcome, Jamal. Yeah.
Kitty cat.
Lion. Doing all right?
Yeah.
Welcome, man. Happy to have you. Appreciate it. A lot of fun. Making this run.
Yeah. Different situations.
Yeah.
Tomorrow marks the 7-year anniversary of Jeremy Lin's game-winning three-point shot in Toronto. It was Valentine's Day 2012 and the peak of the global sensation that became known as Linsanity. You probably remember the story. The NBA's first Taiwanese American, undrafted out of Harvard, waived by a couple teams and sleeping on his brother's couch in New York before finally breaking through with the Knicks.
We got a couple of new guys right here. We got to talk with Jeremy. We got to communicate all facets of the game tonight. Make sure we all on the same page. There are going to be mistakes. Let's communicate. Let's continue to get better. Listen, 48 minutes and then we go do what we call. Let's get this working. Let's 1 on 3. 1, 2, 3. Win!
Obviously, this team, what they stand for, what they've done this season, and for me to be able to, I almost feel like I'm cheating, you know, jumping into a 40-something win team. It's just like, I'm almost like, man, that's like, I don't know, it just feels kind of like I don't deserve it or something. But I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be part of the squad, and I think there's definitely a hole that, you know, I can fill in terms of coming in off the bench and just try to be a dynamic playmaker.
Scooped up Lowry. Lead pass, Lin, reverse, good. 15-0 run. Building erupting. Lowry makes it move, and what a find. Guard play. Guys that know how to play make plays. Backing in on B. Spins away. What a move. 7-0 run by Toronto. 37 for Siakam. He cuts off the reason, and Siakam. Block. DJ! He gets you a dunk, and then he gets you a block. Come on now.
What wasn't impressive? I knew he was good, but tonight was something special. Efficiency, I'm talking both ends of the floor. Everything from defensive rotations, guarding multiple positions, to being able to push it out, play one-on-one, face up, post up, hit threes, pop, roll. Like, he showed the full package tonight. So obviously an unbelievable talent and a heck of a night for him. Happy for him, even though I just met him. But hey, 44 is 44. That's awesome.
Norman Powell for Pascal Siakam. What a performance tonight. 44 in the second half. And smiles abound here.
This is a great win. This is a great win.
Pascal Siakam talking with Bradley Beal, and the respect is shown right there. 44 from Pascal Siakam this evening.
I've been to the playoffs 4 times, haven't made it out the first round once. And, you know, I was injured in a couple of those series, but, you know, for me to be able to have a chance to do something special with this team, I mean, that's what every player, you grow up, you dream about this. And obviously for me, like, to be able to have a chance to do that, to play deep into the playoffs,
Yeah, I'm tired of watching. You know, and being hurt for 2 years kind of adds to that too. It's like I was hurt for 2 straight years, didn't get a chance to compete. So this is awesome.
It is finally here, one of the best sports weekends of the entire calendar year. And finally, after 28 years, the festivities have returned to the Queen City of Charlotte, North Carolina.
What's up, what's up, what's up? You ready? All right, all right. What's up? Yeah. What up, dude? All right. Cool. I don't want to play one-on-one. Let's go. The baby dunk. Oh, shoot. A little bounce though. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna let you control it.
Yeah, we here live at the baby dunk contest. Little man just dunked on Shiggy. Congratulations, man. Congratulations, dog. Way to work, young fella.
From the United Kingdom, in his second year with the Toronto Raptors, OG Anunoby.
He's a really good player. You know, I knew OG from the pre-draft process. That's just, you know, talking to each other. And that dude has a really nice game. He has a modern NBA game. You know, being able to be that big, strong guy, be able to shoot threes and defend 1 through 4 is pretty impressive, man. I think he's only going to get better and grow. So, shouts out to OG.
OG, you know, he's really developed from his first year to his second year. You know, that kind of just shows you because he wasn't in this rookie game last year, and now he is. So, you know, that just proves, you know, his work ethic and, you know, he's going to be a fine player. He's still young, so, you know, hopefully he has a little bit more to move on.
Really tough, you know, for OG, being as good of a player as he was, going on to a better team, and not, you know, having as many minutes sort of just thrown on his lap as other guys would going into different positions. I think he's done a really good job working himself back from injury, staying solid, and knowing his role, knowing his game, and earning those minutes back. So
it makes me feel happy seeing how far I've came past 2 years, but not being satisfied. Want to keep doing more and getting better every day.
You know what? I'm looking at him and I see the potential already. If he grows into that body, it's crazy.
I said he has tremendous potential, man. He reminds me of Kawhi when we first played. Just his body type.
You were there to see it.
But I think he's more athletic than Kawhi was, for sure. But if he learns and actually gets in the gym and takes a summer trying to learn from Kawhi, he could be a special talent.
I mean, he has a lot of potential. And, you know, he's improving every year, and that's all you want. It's up to him how good he wants to be.
I feel I want to be as good as I can be. I want to be one of the best players in the league. And so seeing guys like Kawhi and Kyle be all-stars, that motivates me to work harder. And seeing Pascal, how he's playing this year, motivates me to work harder.
We have reached the pinnacle of All-Star Weekend here in Charlotte, North Carolina. The 68th NBA All-Star Game to be played at Spectrum Center. Team LeBron, Team Giannis. That's the show tonight as they tip it off about 90 minutes from now.
Traffic is bad or no? Traffic is bad right there now. He's getting there though. Yeah. We're getting there. You gotta need to take the picture of myself looking fly. You ready, kid? Rock and roll it. Do-do-do-do-do. Oh, we got a little rain out there now. You good? All right. It was cool, man. Simple. Wasn't much going on. Kept it simple, man. Family and friends as always. Just keep it simple and have fun. I think one of the guys I've kind of based my game around after a while was Chauncey. I think he did the same exact thing. And, you know, you just give an opportunity. Once the opportunity is taken, you take advantage of the opportunity. And that's what I've done. And you kind of reflect on it. It's kind of crazy to think about that type of stuff. Carter, you like the weekend? Yeah.
What kind of weekend?
This All-Star weekend.
Yeah.
Who you looking forward to seeing tonight?
You.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? All right, who else, though? That wasn't scripted either, by the way.
Steph Curry.
Who else?
Steph
Talk to the camera.
No.
Listen, turn around. Who else you looking for? Stop, turn around. Who else?
Steph Curry.
Who else? LeBron was looking for you yesterday.
LeBron.
Who else you looking forward to seeing?
Paul George.
PG. Who else?
Russell Westbrook.
And they all gonna be right in your locker room. They all know who you are, right?
Not all of us.
They all know who you are, trust me.
But not LeBron.
LeBron asked for you yesterday.
Not in the locker room.
Well, he wasn't in the locker room. You weren't there. He asked for you yesterday.
Now let's meet Team LeBron. Making his third appearance, he's a two-time Kia Defensive Player of the Year and an NBA Finals MVP, representing the Toronto Raptors, Kawhi Leonard.
He's really competitive, man. He's really competitive. He really wants to win. He's a heck of a shooter too. He's a really good basketball player. I mean, things you know, but when you see it up close and personal, some of the things he does, you know, it's pretty impressive.
I didn't know that you know, he was so smart on the floor. You know, he always had a high assist ratio from turnovers. He's a real smart player, knows the game a lot, studies the game, and you know, that's something I learned.
Just for me, I was just, you know, I think that's a big compliment, you know, especially he's not my teammate, but you know, just kind of trying to figure each other out, and you know, I think the things that we've learned about each other has been it's been pretty good because we've really we've been on the same page and we understand each other.
It's gonna come down to the end. I mean, every game means something right now for those top 4 or 5 teams. So every night it's a must-win situation. For us, we want to keep that #1 spot. So we're just gonna keep grinding.
I think at the end of the day, the whole league has been great. I think everything about the league has been awesome. I think the trade deadline was crazy. I think everybody's made themselves get a little bit better, and they're making that push.
Go Raptors. I say go Bucks. Go Bucks.
I give Masai a lot of credit. He's going for it. You know, the organization's been around, you know, what is it, 20, 25 years. They've had success, but they haven't gotten to a finals. And I think he looks at it, you know, this is our time. And he's rolling the dice, and the people of Toronto certainly deserve it. And now the way the Eastern Conference is shaking up, there's a lot of good teams. I mean, Boston is still going to be good. Milwaukee's terrific. Obviously, the Sixers, even Indiana's hanging on. I like what Toronto's done. They're going for it. That's what they should be trying to do.
What would it mean to you to bring a championship here?
The world. It's been a place that's given me every opportunity to grow, to be successful, and I've appreciated it more than any people can really know.
Making his 5th consecutive All-Star Game appearance, north of the border in the Toronto Raptors, Kyle Lowry.